Open the box. Take out the instructions for the wooden panels in order. And other accessories. A small hammer for mounting difficult parts. Remover can be used to remove small parts. Wax cubes to lubricate the surface of the parts. For smooth running of the model. P-series parts movement. Sandpaper and sandpaper sticks for sanding parts. Before assembly, check with the instruction manual to make sure the parts are complete. Scan the QR code to add the public number. If there are not enough parts or there is a mistake, contact customer service to send a replacement installation. Check if the wooden board parts are intact before assembly. Wooden parts are brittle. Be careful when installing. Parts with a plus sign are spare parts. Parts that are difficult to remove. You can use a knife to cut the joints on the sides first. Then remove it. Align and install the movement with the D8 hole position. Securely fasten the movement mechanism to the D8 position using screws. Wooden parts are brittle. Be careful when installing. Insert F5 and F4 into their respective slots. Please make sure to differentiate between F5 and F4. The F5 slot is slightly larger. Insert the F5 into the slot closest to the movement. Flip the model over. Insert the movement key. Tighten. Insert the D10 into the corresponding slot on the model. Insert the E1 into the corresponding slot on the model. Insert the D4 into the corresponding slot on the model. Flip the model over. Insert the B2 into the corresponding slot on the model. Repeat 20 times. Please note that the B2 component is more fragile. Handle with care during both assembly and installation. Check for any installation errors or mistakes. Insert the D7 into the corresponding slot on the model. Insert the J2 into the corresponding slot on the model. Patterns face outward. There are multiple holes available, so it may require patience to install. Insert the C12 into the corresponding hole. Repeat 6 times. Insert the C6 into the corresponding hole. Insert C4 into the corresponding hole position of D2. Repeat 6 times. Sand and wax G1. Fix G1 and D2 by lowering C4. Polish and wax the positions shown in the instruction manual. Sand and wax J6. Stacking J6 and D2 component. Align the holes. Stack P4 on bottom of the aligned holes. And secure it to the D2 small component using screws. Sand and wax J7. Repeat 6 times. Insert the component into the corresponding hole. Slowly turn counterclockwise until screwed tight. Place J7 into the corresponding hole. Repeat 6 times. Insert C5 into the corresponding hole position of D1. Repeat 12 times. Insert the J4 into the corresponding hole. Repeat 6 times. Stacking C10 and component. Patterns face outward. Fix C10 to component through C8. Repeat 6 times. Flip the component over. Insert the C6 into the corresponding hole. Flip the component over and insert it into the corresponding hole on the model.